Our students in Myanmar are boycotting schools as their way to protest against the coup. Thousands of students have also fled Myanmar to pursue their studies abroad in neighbouring countries. As Melissa Go reports from Kuala Lumpur, many who arrived in Malaysia are eager to get back to school, but opportunities are limited.
22-year-old Line San Jing, who fled Myanmar 2 months ago to come to Malaysia, is thankful to be able to resume her studies. Here at the Community Learning Centre, run by an association of Chin refugees in Kuala Lumpur, her fellow classmates are 6 years younger than her. But she doesn't mind. Her teacher is impressed because San Ching never gave up. Many Myanmar students were forced to drop out of school after the military coup in 2021. The COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown have also disrupted their studies. As a result, those who recently arrived are easily a few years behind their peers in education level.
They felt they're too old. They don't know English as the others, and because of all those weaknesses, they're afraid to go to school. Some willing to try.
But only few are accepted by refugee schools. The reopening of Malaysian borders since April last year has seen a surge in new arrivals. As a result, many schools for refugees are full.
There were too many already. Families, the parents brought like 3-4 kids along to enroll in school, but unfortunately because of the lack of space, the classes are fully occupied and they can't enroll anymore, sadly.
Similar problem is plaguing refugee schools run by NGOs for ethnic Rohingyas. Many are understaffed and poorly funded.
There are requests even some areas where the accessibility to schools organized for Rohingyas are not available. It's like 50 to 60,000 of the school-aged children in Malaysia of the Rohingyas. It's remarkable. I mean, the absorption rate, the way they are able to learn is beyond our imagination. We thought they were very slow learners, but they catch up very well. It's just that it will be an asset actually. It should not be a liability. It should be an asset for us.
With Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim aiming to bring in 500,000 foreign workers to fuel the economic recovery, many NGOs have urged the government to help educate and train the refugee community so that they can be absorbed into the country's workforce. Now, what happened with a lot of the Myanmar nationals when they arrived in Malaysia? They had no travel document. So community centres like these issue them with cards in a bid to identify them. But having these cards doesn't mean that they can work or seek help at government hospitals. Now, what it does is, at the back of the cards, is to appeal to the public to help them eke out a living while they are here temporarily before being resettled in a third country. But authorities are not recognizing these cards amid thousands of new arrivals from Myanmar. Raids have been conducted to weed out illegal migrants.
As of today, it remains status quo because there are other priorities to accept the refugees to work and all that. Definitely, that's one of the top topics that we need to look into it.
Currently, there are more than 180,000 refugees registered with the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, and over 80% are from Myanmar, with children below 18 years old numbering some 50,000. With the situation in Myanmar still volatile, the refugee crisis is unlikely to end soon. Melissa Go, CNA, Kuala Lumpur.